Hi. If you don't know IS, or formerly ISIS, you've probably been living under a rock for the past year. In which case, I'd like to officially welcome you to the internet and modern civilization. Now some of you might be saying, another video about IS? We've seen it, buddy. Well, that might be so, but I'd be willing to bet that you haven't seen at least one of these conspiracy theories about ISIS. There are many critics of the ISIS beheading videos, claiming that they don't look real and are created for perpetrating further false flag attacks. Now these claims are easily dismissed at the graphic reality of the beheading videos, if it weren't for one thing. A 2010 Washington Post article outed by the former Army intelligence officer Jeff Stein features a detailed account of how the CIA admittedly filmed a fake Bin Laden video during the run-up to the 2003 Iraqi war. The agency actually did make a video purporting to show Osama bin Laden and his accomplices sitting around a campfire, swigging bottles of liquor and savoring their conquest with boys. The actors were actually drawn from some of our dark-skinned employees. This has led some people to believe the CIA could have easily done the same with the IS beheading videos. In an interview, Sheikh Nabil Naim, founder of the Democratic Jihad Party in Cairo, Egypt, claims that ISIS was funded by the US at a price of $20 to $30 million. Naim says that in the US quest to overthrow Syrian dictator Bashar al-Assad, it began to fund anti-government terrorist groups within Syria way back in 2010, in hopes that the problem would work itself out domestically. This interview sparked worldwide controversy and made many so-called former trainers of the supposed American-trained ISIS troops come forward. Whether or not there's any truth to their stories, I'll leave up to you. The story of Operation Hornet's Nest floated in the Iranian press in July of 2014. Basically, the idea is this. The United States, Britain, and Israel have all conspired to create a hub for the world's terrorist extremists, as part of a scheme to take the heat off Israel, I guess? It doesn't really make a ton of sense. The theory was first reported by the Islamic Republic News Agency, or IRNA, an Iranian outlet that has a history of running with bizarre conspiracy theories. IRNA cited an interview with ex-NSA leader Edward Snowden to back up the claims, but there is no evidence that this interview ever took place, nor is the theory backed up by the documents he released. Ah yes, the Illuminati. What conspiracy theory list would be complete without a mention of these guys? I'm not kidding you. Some people actually believe the Illuminati are behind ISIS, influencing powerful Islamic figures, as they've always done throughout history. According to our last theory, ISIS is operating a camp just a few miles from El Paso, Texas. The exact location where the terrorist group has established its base is around 8 miles from the US border in an area known as Anapra, situated in the Mexican state of Chihuahua. One of the arguments is that cartel control of the Anapra area makes it an extremely dangerous and hostile operating environment for Mexican army and federal police operations. And it would be easy for human smugglers to help move ISIS terrorists through the desert and across the border between Santa Teresa and Sunland Park, New Mexico, thereby giving them access to the US. This concludes our 5 conspiracy theories surrounding IS. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and leave a comment. Bye.